Okay, video number 2 on technical progression. These are some of the, just a few of the things that you can consider and think about while doing your exercise. Then I'm gonna tell you how you can apply it to your exercise for your own fitness level and why it's gonna work wonders for you, okay? So these are things that change and adapt technically about your exercise, all exercises. Number 1, range of motion. How low do you go? How high do you go with all exercises? Number 2, pausing. Do you pause at the top? Pause at the bottom, or no pause? 3, tension control. Where is tension in your muscles? When you're doing pull-ups, is it all in your biceps, or are you able to get it in your back as well? Number 4, hand-feet position. Closer, wider, moving things around, particularly looking at hands or feet that are not usually considered part of the exercise. Like with pull-ups, controlling your legs and your foot position does massive things for your pull-ups. Keeping your feet together when you do pull-ups will really make a big difference in the exercise. Breathing is another one. Are you breathing like this all the time? Or are you able to breathe in consistent in and out repetitions with your reps? And some people are like, how should you breathe? I always say, just breathe, but make it consistent. If you breathe out when you come up and in, or you can do it the other way, whatever. Just get on a rhythm and make it consistent. Rest periods, that's another thing you can adjust. All right, have consistent rest periods, and then shave off a few seconds here and there. Speed and tempo. How fast are you going? Fast, slow, and so on. Weight distribution between your two hands that are working, like with push-ups. Like if you're like, yep, I'm even as can be, it's like, well, put a little bit more on one versus the other and see if you're noticing, well, it feels harder on my right arm than my left arm. Maybe my right arm, maybe I'm favoring my left arm just a little bit. Remember, we're looking for the smallest technical differences here, like 1% weight distribution. That can make a big difference. And then supportive tension. So yes, we have our prime movers and prime muscles that we use in an exercise, like with push-ups, triceps, shoulders, chest, good. But what are your glutes doing during push-ups? What are your abs doing? What about your quads, the muscles in your feet? Are they tense? Are they engaged? Because every calisthenics exercise uses or involves every muscle you've got. So when we focus too much on some muscles and neglect the others, it's the neglecting of the other muscles that are affecting us. Now, these are, I got a list of this down below if you want to just copy and paste and stuff, but all of this stuff are just a few of the technical things to consider, but here's how you're going to apply it. When you do your sets and your workouts, all of these change to some degree due to fatigue. Your job is to notice how they change and try and fight the change. So someone the other day emailed me and said, what if you can only do 2 sets of 15 push-ups? What do you do? Well, I promise you, the first set is different from the second set, somehow on a technical level. And the first rep is different than the 15th rep. What is different? It's gonna be a different answer for everybody. You're as unique as a snowflake in this one. But pay attention to what's changing. Maybe your range of motion's getting shorter. Maybe you're smooth and controlled at first, and that 14th and 15th is just like sort of thing. What is changing? Fight that change. Don't do anything else in your next workout. Do the same exercise, the same way, the same reps. Don't change a damn thing. The only thing you're trying to do is make the later repetitions better, because the reason why you can't do more than 15 is because those 15 reps are not good enough on a technical level. They're not strong enough. When you strive to make your reps better, you're gonna find it's real easy to add onto it because you're not getting as tired, because you're becoming stronger and you're progressively demanding a greater level of technical proficiency from those reps. So you don't always have to add weight, you don't always have to add reps. In fact, as you get get more advanced, that's not where most of your progress is gonna come from. It's gonna come from the technical adjustments and progressions that you make from the weight and the reps that you're lifting right now. I hope that makes sense to you. Let me know if you have questions below. Be fit, live free.